What's the deal with massage guns? Are they worth it, or should you take a pass? Well, stick around to find out. Hi, this is Glenn with Freedom for Life Fitness, and today we're going to talk about massage guns and whether or not you should spend your hard-earned money to get one. So, what are they? Well, massage guns are percussion therapy, and that's where the muscles are penetrated by a particular object, and in this case, it's a massage gun. The units that go deeper are known as percussion therapy, and the units that don't go as deep would be considered vibration therapy. So, can it help for things like trigger points or sore muscles? The short answer is yes. It can help with inflammation. It can help with recovery. It can help with trigger points. It can help keep you in the game so you can work out more frequently. They are a wonderful recovery tool, and any serious athlete or exerciser should invest in a massage gun. So now that we know they are a good idea, what are some things to look for when you're choosing a massage gun? Well, the first thing is the amplitude, and that's how deep the gun penetrates. Generally, it's you get what you pay for. The less expensive models will not go as deep. The more expensive ones will go deeper. In general, you want to choose one that goes deeper. They usually vary from between 8 millimeters and 16 millimeters. I like to say if you can get one 12 or higher, that's going to be beneficial. One quick tip, if you're buying a massage gun and it doesn't talk about the amplitude, you probably want to take a pass because there probably isn't enough depth to benefit you like you need. Some other things to consider are how does it feel in your hand? Because you're going to be reaching it in different areas, you want to get one that feels right for you. We have a couple different styles that we like, and we've also found that some people like a traditional handle and others like one that are more like a triangle. So I would recommend trying different grips to see what feels right for you. Also, some are quite loud. They've done a better job over recent years to lower the decibel level, but some still are really loud. And so if you're doing your traps, for example, you want to choose one that's not going to feel like it's going to blow your head off because it's so loud. So try the different types to see what's too loud for you. Also, speed. We want at least 2,000 per minute. Otherwise, it's not going to be as effective as some that go much higher. Most of the ones that we see do have enough speed, but the one thing many do not is what's called stall force. And that's where if you want to press it hard, it will bog down, either slow down dramatically or actually shut off. And again, it's you get what you pay for. Generally, the bigger models, the more expensive models will have a greater stall force, which is great because that means you can press deep into the muscles and it will keep up the speed versus the ones that are cheaper, you push hard and it'll slow down or stop. And sometimes you really need to get in those muscles deep and press hard. So look at stall force because that's important. With stall force, you want a bare bones minimum of 30 pounds. Ideally, you'd want higher than that. 60 would be great. But 30 is kind of that minimum, so kind of look at your budget and go from there. But again, minimum of 30 pounds, not a maximum, but 60 would be tremendous. Also, you want to look at battery life. Some of them come with a plug-in option, and those typically last longer. Those are the ones that I actually prefer because they usually have a warning light will tell you when you're getting low, and then you can just plug it back in. The other is where they give you two batteries, and if one goes, you just switch it out for the other. The downside of those is I found that the batteries don't last nearly as long as the ones that you plug in. Now, you do have two, so, this one goes, but then you have to change it out, and it takes a little bit of time. So I tend to like the plug-in, but it's not a deal breaker, but realize there are different types of batteries. There are some contraindications to using a massage gun. For example, if you're pregnant, don't do it without talking to your doctor. Also, you don't want to use a massage gun on your neck. That can be too intense and be problematic. So avoid using it on your neck. And if you're pregnant, make sure you talk to your doctor before using vibration therapy. Also, if you've had a recent injury, for example, you go out and you strain your quadricep, that's not the time to be manipulating tissues. You actually want to be resting the tissues. Now, if you have a chronic or long-term issue, massage guns are the best thing for it. But if you've had an acute or a recent injury, don't use the massage gun on it without talking to a physical therapist first. More recently, they've started using heat and ice attachments, which I think are fantastic. Usually you'd use heat before the workout and use your ice after the workout. But because they now have heat and ice attachments, if you can afford them, I would recommend getting that option. Now, there's lots of models out there. You can get dozens of different types on Amazon. The ones that we've tried in our personal training studio are the Theragun and the Hypervolt. We like both of them. Both of them are effective. We use them every day. They've held up well. They get in there deep. They have the different attachments that you need. Speaking of attachments, you want to get one that has at least 4 different types of attachments, because certain attachments work better for certain conditions and certain muscle groups. And you can play around with the different attachments to see what works best for you. So those are some things that you need to know about when it comes to massage gun. If you have questions, please send us an email and we'll be happy to get back to you. This is Glenn, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel. Also, head over to freedomforlifefitness.com and learn more about how we can help you reach your health and fitness goals.